Welcome back, everyone, to Lore of the Shadow, where today we are going to deliver some provisions. Here's the stockpile, where they are keeping everything they need potentially for the siege. Good. So that takes care of one of our questions. Let's see. Oh, I need to talk to Baldwin first, then I'll be done. I believe that he is upstairs. Ah, yes, here he is. Hello there, Baldwin.
Will you aid the horse lords?
Thank you, Pine Lore. You have proven a friend to the common folk of Stoke and Torsbury. All right, you're welcome. There we go. Now that's two done. So now, I think we need to deliver the arms and armor. Oh, yes. Should have done that a long time ago. I believe that the arms and armor are to be delivered. Well, it says to the armory. I think that's near the mead hall. I guess we'll find out in a moment. Ah, I see. Okay, this is the armory stockpile. There you go. Ah, nice. And so now post conscription notices. Conscription notices? Who is going to read a conscription notice? I mean, really? All right, well, let's go and post. I think conscription must be, because doesn't conscription mean you are drafted here, and a non-targeted conscription notice just doesn't make sense. Well, whatever's the case, I guess I'll just point to it and say, well, that means this. The person says, well, sorry, I can't read. Right, let's see, where is the signpost? Oh, is this a signpost? Okay. Strangest signpost I've ever seen. Ah, here's another signpost. And there's supposedly 3 more of these in town? Ah, this looks like the last one that I need. Just post the sign. And what's next? Talk to Huthrich. I presume that's inside the meat hall, right? Well, oh, nope, not quite. Not quite inside. Oh! Well, it looks like some people read the sign. Many more than I thought. Some of these are rather young. Okay.
Will you aid the horse lords?
Ah, you've done well, Pine Lore. Here, come the louts now. Boy, calling them that is certainly not going to help give a good impression. I'll have a word or two with them ere they join the garrison. Okay. Aye, hark ye, men of Stoke, the wolves of Isengard are upon our doorstep, and in the south Leyland King calls for his riders. I know that you are loutish. What do you mean loutish, Heltrick? Never mind him. Oh, now look here. Oh boy, that didn't go too well, did it? All right, let's see. Okay, I know you are loutish and unskilled now, and soon you'll be true fighting men. What do you mean loutish, Huthrich? I will give you a loutish. Never mind him, Huthrich. Huthrich thinks that he's important now that Grimar has made him a lieutenant. Oh boy. Let's go inside. Though I'm pretty sure that was not the Anglo-Saxon word. I just can't see the word lieutenant being Anglo-Saxon. Well, especially since it's the most obviously French origin word I've ever seen. Okay, first we have Grimmar here for the next item.
Will you aid the horse lords?
My thanks, Pine Lore. I will speak with you again when Freefield calls the council. And now you.
Welcome and well met, my friend.
Were you able to locate the enemy encampment? Ah, but you did. Bold and doughty, you continue to prove yourself. You say that the enemy leaders were not present there? That's strange. Nevertheless, the information will provide a great value for the council. Thank you. Yes, I'm sure that no one informed the leaders in advance that someone would be snooping in on them or anything like that, right?
The Rohirrim are grateful for your aid.
I am more confident than ever that we must act quickly and decisively to drive back this foe. These orders that you discovered seem to indicate that the enemy is not as strong as they appear, and provide information as to where they might be attacking from. Please tell Refrithil that I am prepared for the council. She has but to call us together. Right? What do you say?
Will you help my people?
If my task for you seemed irrelevant, Pinelore, be sure that it was not. Thank you for your time. We shall speak again soon, perhaps at the council. Right. I'm sure nothing will go wrong there. Whee!
There is work to be done here.
Thank you. I wish to learn something of the minds of my advisors before calling the council, and you have helped me do so. Prepare yourself. The Council of Stoke will soon be called into session. All right.
There is work to be done here.
I believe the time has come to summon my advisors to council. Return to Grimar, Ordlock, Baldwin, and Dusig and inform them of my decision. We must decide what action to take and how best to fulfill it. The leaders of Stoke and Osserley each have their own opinions, and they are at odds. We must come to a compromise and work together, or we shall fall to the White Hand. As well, bring this letter to Alfred, the guard of my house. Return to me when the messages has been delivered. So I need to talk to the advisors again and deliver the letter to Alfred. Okay, Alfred. Alright, I suppose we could do that. Well, I guess I would think that telling these of it,
Brings you to these
good
lands.
is utmost important that we convince that Reed to bolster our defenses. Okay.
Your aid is welcome, friend.
This is welcome news. At last, we can join a battle worth a song or two. Let us join the council. Between. Well, and I know that he and Dutzig are going to have the same vote. I just have to see if Dutzig's willing to talk to me now.
Our mission is dire.
I don't know why I should waste my time sitting in this council. There are too many preparations to be made. Nevertheless, I will come. Oh, well. I wasn't expecting the obnoxious choice to it, but Stutzig! And finally, we have Baldwin.
Will you aid the horse lords?
I'm honored that the Reeve values my opinion. I have never heard of a Lord or Lady Rohan calling upon a common folk for counsel. I will come at once. Well, considering that you're handling provisions, I think it's probably important. Well, now to the Reeve's house. Ah, here's the guard. I was asked to deliver this to you.
What brings you to these lands?
What is this? Orders from the Reeve? If this is what she truly desires, let the Reeve know that I will do so as she commands. All right, now back to the mead hall. Message delivered and council summoned. You have my thanks. Let the Council of Stoke begin. Let's go.
At the prompting of her advisors, Reeve Frithild of the Broad Acres has summoned together a war council to determine how best to deal with the threat posed by the forces of the White Hand.
All right, we have Frithild there. Orlok has already decided to take one of the chairs here. Okay. And then here we have Dutzig, Baldman, and Grimar.
Our mission is dire.
Ah, you have arrived. Let us begin this council. First, I wish to welcome Baldman of Torsbury to our council. I know that it is not accustomed to invite presentation with common folk. I am honored, Reeve. I will strive to prove the trust of the people. My friends and advisors, you know why you have been called. The wolves of Isengard bay upon our doorstep, and Broadacres burned. Of course, it's clear, my Reeve. We must secure Stoke and bolster the town's defenses. The enemy is great and our numbers are few. Our greatest strength are the walls of Stoke. Ah, Captain, but you are wise and bold spirit, but I do not believe that's the case. I dare say the strength of the Rohirrim is not in their walls. Indeed, Reeve, our strength is in the people, yet they seem to be forgotten. Have you forgotten them one? But that is a good as a gather here. Walls will not hinder the horde that is marching upon Stoke. Torsbury has fallen already. Indeed, the grim lieutenant said that we cannot rely upon us to survive. Then what do you propose, Thane Orlok, that we ride out in force and engage the foe? Of course, that is what my Thane is saying. Naught else makes sense. We are riders. That is madness. How many of our men must die before the children are left alone? Let us have order. We're friends here. But Captain Grimar does make an excellent point, Thane Orlok. I must ask pardon to Dutzig's assumptions. You should learn to speak for your Thane. However, while the assumption is not completely true, neither is it completely false. We know that our scouts reports that the enemy's strength has fallen. Yes, if we attack their splintered forces before they join the main force, the purpose there is some merit in that thought. I could somehow plan would please everyone. I would give some time to this. I agree, friend Baldman, but what would you recommend in these forays? What the beauty of my plan, my Reeve? I believe that we could show our people, our foes, their strength. There is none more arms that sit here. I propose that you lead us, my Reeve. Myself, Grimar, now I know that you're a man. How could you suggest such a thing? Why? Because the Reeve is a woman? Ooh. Okay, uh-oh. I shall ride forth and my foes shall tremble. Oh boy. Those were fighting words. Okay. These are my children and pride. And he becomes my chief thane and thus regent for... Okay, here we go. It's saying... Oh. Okay, that just got too fast in there. Okay, let's see. Alright, let's see. Before we proceed, there is a matter which we must involve. Mistress Ingifu, come forward. Oh, there she is. There's Ingifu and the two children. Yes. These are my children in pride. Frithbert and Ithild. Should ill befall me, Fritzl shall be Reeve. With Tordag's death, Orlok becomes my chief thane, and thus regent protector until Fleetford comes of age. Should we both fall, Torfert, son of Tordag, shall become regent protector. Now, friend from afar, attend me. Okay, so she's doing that, and I'm sure this is going to be a perfect situation for Dutzig to arrange for somebody's death here.
What brings you to these lands?
Will you honor me by assisting me with my arms and armor? You will find them on the table behind you. Okay. on the table. Oh, this table behind me. Okay, so that helmet is not hers. Okay. There we go. There you go.
What brings you to these lands?
Gird me pine, or friend of Stoke. This day I become Fritheld, shield maiden of Rohan. Yeah, okay. She's ready. Forth the Aerolingus!
Our mission is dire.
Thank you. You have been a great service to the people of Stoke. Well, have I named you friend. So what's the plan?
What brings you to these lands?
It's been long since the shield maiden of Rohan has actually taken to the field. This is a glorious day. Yes, Eowyn wishes to change that. Actually, Eowyn did a little bit there back when we were going to the Entwade. All that remains is to be decided as to which front to assail, for we are surrounded. Well, there is that
The
detail.
Rohirrim will need your aid.
I know that my children's warden objected to my bringing the children into the council, for he believed that they would be frightened by the decision to take up arms. I knew that he was right, but I still feel that they needed to see their mother as strong in the face of evil. However, I do not wish for them to fear any longer than they should. Perhaps if you, a proven warrior, but also a stranger, were to speak words of comfort and encouragement to them, their hearts would be eased. Sometimes the words of a stranger may be more comforting than those of a kinsman. You may find Frithbert and Ithild with their nurse, Inyifu, at my house just to the east of the mead hall. Yeah. Okay. Some of the names I still don't know how to pronounce. I know some people will say, what do you mean? It's all of them that you can't pronounce. Inyifu. Oh well, I guess something like that. Ah, here they are.
My friend's papa never came home from the war.
I confess that I am not as afraid as my mother and my sister are, for I am nearly a man in the reckoning of the mark, and I know that my mother is great. She will teach the Dunlending wild men and their wizard that we will not be cowed easily. All right. There you go. And what about the sister?
There is so much danger. I am afraid.
Mother sent you? Oh, you are the brave warrior who helped Oserley and Torsbury, are you not? I don't wish to be afraid, but I can't help it. I don't remember my mother going to battle before, and I've never heard of a woman fighting in a war, aside from the old stories, like Inyifu tells us. Will you keep my mother safe? I'll do my best at doing so. Oh,
Stay with me, please.
I thank you for your kind words. It means much, and I believe that Ithild is less afraid now. I wonder, though, if you would do us another kindness. As you battle alongside my mother, would you collect for us trophies for the fallen enemies? We are the children of a shield maiden, and should have tokens to display in honor of her victories. Okay. We will collect some trophies then of our victory. I have delivered the message.
Our mission is dire.
Trophies of battle for the children? Indeed, Frithbert is my son and his father's. I don't doubt that he will be a great warrior when he comes to his own. Indeed, let us watch for suitable trophies that they may display with pride. All right. Now, what is the plan? And how are we going to go against these? And what target will we have? It looks like that Baldwin here has an idea. Well, let's find out what it is in the next episode of Lore of the Shadow.